Let's break down a type of poetry called the ballad. Ballads are a type of narrative poetry, and narrative poetry tells a story. Ballads originated several centuries ago in ancient France, as poetry set to music used in dance and song. Ballads spread across Europe through the oral tradition. Oral tradition is simply the passing down of information by word of mouth. The example ballad you will see is called The Rime of the Ancient Mariner by Samuel Taylor Coleridge. This is a ballad that you might study in your future in a British literature course. The ballad focuses on all of the issues that come when a mariner shoots and kills an albatross, a bird of good omen. Ballads have certain characteristics that make them ballads. Ballads contain a plot, they use repetition and refrain, they have a simple tune or rhyme, and they are composed of quatrains. The plot of a ballad also has certain characteristics. It will dramatize a single incident, it will be based on actual events, it will contain dialogue, and it will suggest wisdom. In The Rime of the Ancient Mariner, the author focuses on setting up the reader for one specific incident, the trouble that comes from killing the bird. Read through the example and notice how the author sets up the plot. Ballads place a lot of emphasis on plot and little to no emphasis on character development. So although we do not learn a lot about the characters, we do learn a lot about the plot, and we are left with wisdom to learn a lesson. After killing the albatross, a bird of good omen, the mariner learns a life lesson, to love all of God's creations. Read through the example and see how Coleridge presents the lesson to readers through the form of a ballad. Since ballads are narratives or stories, they will always have a theme, and the themes of ballads stem from many different issues. The theme of The Rime of the Ancient Mariner is pride and suffering. The mariner has pride when he kills the bird, and he suffers for it. Ballad structure often includes refrains, or repeating lines within the poem. Some refrains might be similar to a chorus from a song. The refrain in The Rime of the Ancient Mariner is not one entire stanza. Notice how the purpose of the refrain is to provide repetition or emphasis on a certain idea. It can also help remind singers of what to say next when passing down the poems through the oral tradition. Conventional ballads are written in 4-line stanzas called quatrains. However, some ballads might break the mold and appear to be written in a variety of stanza structures. The rhyme scheme of a conventional ballad is typically A-B-C-B or A-B-A-B. View the example and notice the rhyme scheme Coleridge uses. Typically, the first and third lines of a ballad have a rhythm of iambic pentameter, and the second and fourth lines have a rhythm of iambic trimeter. Notice the rhythm and where the syllables have emphasis as I read the example aloud. The cold sweat melted from their limbs, nor rot nor reek did they. The look with which they looked on me had never passed away. In review, make sure to remember the common characteristics of a ballad as you begin to analyze the various types of poetry.
Created using Powtoon.